So happy portal to everyone as I drink my cacao. I think the last video I did, I was actually having a spiritual hangover and it was full of hot water and lemon. This is full of heart. So this is Mama Cacao reporting from Cape Town. So I just wanted to share with you what's been going down yesterday and today because we're in the middle of a big fat Sirius portal. A Sirius portal. So Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, very connected to Egypt, all with this run up to the Lion's Gate, which is on the 26th of July, peaks on the 8th of August, a very, very powerful time of the year. Every single year it comes around, and I'll be doing videos just now as we roll into that timeline about the significance and how to work with the Lion's Gate energies. And as some of you know, some of you don't know, so connected to Egypt, which is why I'm stood in front of my Egypt papyrus today. If you can hear loads of commotion in the background, it is actually one of my Maine Coons kind of going a bit loopy. So maybe that's like just a bit of the Lyran frequency coming in, a little bit of support from behind the camera. Anyway, so there's a good reason why I'm stood in front of this beautiful goddess, Ma'at. It's not Isis, which everybody thinks. I'll get into that just now. So this portal, so powerful. Yesterday was like, I don't know, I was just in another dimension. So I went with my very, very special portal friend, and we went to our beach where there's sacred sites there. Very, very powerful energy there on the beach. And we always drum when these powerful pockets come along to bring the grids down and anchor it into the earth. And yesterday was no different. That's what we were doing, our own little cacao ceremony. When we looked across the sea, because it's right on the sea and the beaches and that, you can see the codes, you could see the frequencies. It was absolutely unbelievable. We're in the middle of winter and it was like full on summer vibes there. We were literally just sweating. It was like we could have been in our bikinis, which is so bizarre because it's Cape Town, it's cold. Then I drove over to this side of the mountain, and it's like, it's winter. And I was like, where was I today? So I was completely dimension hopping. So yesterday was very spangly and sparkly, very much like that. But I want to talk about the bigger picture about yesterday of to what we kind of like deciphered what the portal was for us. Many people will be channeling and kind of sharing as to what comes through to them, and that's cool. We all have different experiences with these portals as they come through. So this is my experience, or our experience. It is all about truth, okay? And that is now why I'm going to lead into Ma'at, who stands behind me. It is time, the time of Ma'at. And Ma'at means truth, cosmic truth, okay? So this here is Ma'at. Most people think it's Isis, but it's not. You can tell the difference between the Egyptian deities because Isis will look exactly the same as this, but she will have a throne on top of her head or cow horns, much like Hathor. But Ma'at, you'll see that it's her through her cosmic feather of truth. So that is how you know that is who that is. And she is the goddess of truth. She is the cosmic truth. She is the goddess of balance, justice, law, order. All the pharaohs lived by Ma'at. So when somebody will say to you, what's your Ma'at? And that's like, what's your truth? So that's kind of like how powerful this goddess is and how all the pharaohs lived by her. Some question whether she was actually in physical form or just like an energy, like, an ethereal energy. Matters not. The bottom line is she's the mother of all goddesses and gods. And she brings a powerful message of integrity and authenticity. So how are you living? Are you living in your truth or are you living in your non-truth? And with this powerful portal opening, this blue light from Sirius, it's shining down on us. It's activating all these frequencies, especially with the white lines. I'm very, very connected with the white lines and they are all around. Spoken to many who have been connected, like plugged into them this time as well, if they weren't already. They have a powerful, powerful message of truth, leadership, okay? It's all about leadership and working with your soul purpose. And that the only way you can do that is by being in your truth. So what that means if you're in your non-truth is things are going to be uncomfortable. Things are going to be like maybe slightly painful. You're in a little bit of trauma, whatever. All of this stuff is falling away so you can step into your Ma'at, okay? So you might want to go one step further and during these powerful portals of expansion, call on the goddess Ma'at. And I'm going to stand by here just while you can connect with her. She's so powerful, so much so that I have a tattooed on my arm to remind me of my truth in every moment so I can stay in my authenticity. Now, in these times, you may be challenged by people who are not in their truth. And maybe it might be coming at you, bro. And that might be for two reasons. They might just be basically a bit of a shit show and they've got that going on. That's fine. Step away from it. But if it's zinging you and triggering you, it's an opportunity And a gift from then, because we're a divine reflection of each other, it's an opportunity for you to step into something somewhere. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that you've got to stand there and put up with all of their drama, but if it's triggering you, have a scan in your own system and in your own space and go, what's it bringing up for me? Maybe it's fear, maybe it's anxiety, maybe it's not being able to say what you want to say to that person or anyone actually. Maybe it's a blockage, you feel it in your throat chakra. Maybe you get tummy ache, which like I say, it goes to the solar plexus and you're nervous about stepping into your power, your truth. So all of these things that are going on around us right now, it's not about going, well, stuff them or stuff that. It's about looking at it and going, right, what opportunity is there here for me to grow somewhere? Because there always is. And like I say, when you get really in the eye of the storm and it gets too intense or it gets, just a little bit heavy, call on the goddesses, call on the gods. And I'm going to be like sharing with you ever such a lot in the future. You're going to see a lot of work coming from me now about really plugging you into working with the gods and goddesses and the deities within the Egyptian frequencies, because each and every one of them has an ascended mastery, which you also hold inside as well, because you are an aspect of Ma'at. You are an aspect of Isis. You're an aspect of Thoth. They do not want us to worship them. They want us to acknowledge our godlike frequency within us so we can work with it and we can live in an empowered life and bring new earth into the new fold. That's it and that's all. So we are running up to Lions. We are in Lion season, basically. It's coming up on the 26th of July. That gate opens. And as I say, it peaks on the 8th of August. So this is really, really, really almost like anticipation. It's building up. It's kind of like what Christmas is to Christians, Lionsgate is to me, or anyone connected to the Egyptian frequency. So watch out for my videos to come in the future, because I'm going to be breaking it down, the connection to the Sphinx and how to work with it as we move into the Lion's Gate. So for now, happy portal day, because it was yesterday and today. Expand, no more getting small. If you get triggered, it's okay. Expand into it. Don't hide in the corner. Now is the time for you to stand in your truth, in your power, and to land your light codes, which means you are a walking ascended master on this earth. That's it. And that's all. Microphone drop. Peace.